Hey everyone, it's been a long time since we've done a video.
Over a month.
Yeah, we look back, it's been over a month. The last video we've done was for my birthday trip. We went to Indy. We did the Goodwill bins, the outlets, and we've just been really busy since then.
Yeah.
We keep saying, oh, we need to do another video, we need to do another video. So this video will really be like updating kind of where we've been and where we want to go. We do have some exciting news.
Yeah, some big things have happened. This last month and a half, we've just really been focused just on eBay, which is why we're doing these videos. So we've just kind of put videos on hold so we can really kind of hone in on our skill and sourcing and
So one of the big things for us is just continuing to refine what we're doing. So we've been talking to a lot more friends. So shout out Luke. We've been shooting videos back and forth of ways that we can get better. Learning new categories. Like we do really well with toys. Jana does really well with shoes and electronics. Those are kind of the big things when we're going to a sale, a garage sale, a estate sale, whatever. Those are kind of the three things that we've been looking for. We've done pretty decent with sporting goods too.
Yeah, that's kind of a newer category. I feel like we're starting to get into.
Like we stumbled upon that baseball mitt, which I think is in the last video. Maybe it's not. At the Indy, when we went to the Indy bins, we found. I mean, it probably weighed like. I don't know. We probably got it for less than $1, and then we sold it for like over $100.
Yeah,
so that
within the week.
Yeah, so that was probably like what kind of encouraged us to do more sporting goods. Like we've picked up some softball bats. We've sold several golf clubs, things like that. But yeah, I want to get into some of the big news that's going on. So,
so around the time of our last video, we were trying to come up with a creative way to do a video about we had reached 100 sales on eBay.
Right, yeah.
And since then, we've almost doubled that and had another 100 sales. So things are going well.
Since the last video, we've sold 100 items, yeah.
Yes. So now we're well over 200 sales since we've started.
Yeah.
And just plugging along. So.
Yeah. And most of our sales, for the most part, a lot of YouTubers have different standards. So our friend Luke, he likes to he likes to sell an item for $30 or more to kind of get that profit range. For us, we're probably more into the 15 to 25 range. Like if we can get that much in profit for an item, we'll pick it up at this point. Yeah. And so as we continue this, we want to have that profit margin go higher and higher. But that's kind of where we're at. And so one of the big things for us as we've been kind of moving through this, the first thing for us was we wanted to get out of debt. Well, we accomplished that, and we're like, okay, well, are we going to stop eBay or are we not? And Jana really started to really enjoy it. So do you want to tell them kind of the big news of the step that we took?
Big news is starting in 2 weeks, I will be officially part-time in nursing so that I can do eBay officially part-time.
Yeah.
And just devote more time to eBay. I was working full-time as a nurse, but things were a little bit slower, so I was taking extra days off here and there, and we realized like, wow, those extra days off really kind of bump up our business because I'm able to source more, take more pictures, list more, and so we really kind of did a cost comparison of what if we committed to this and I went part-time with the intent not to just be part-time and not work, but with the intent to then devote that time I would be at the hospital to working on the eBay business.
Yeah. And for a lot of people that don't know anything about eBay, I was at a garage sale a couple weeks ago, and this lady was talking about PayPal and how she used to have eBay, and she goes, yeah, when eBay used to be cool and people were still on it, and I started laughing, but like, eBay's still very active and it's a great source of income, but it is definitely not a passive income.
No, you gotta work.
And so for her to go part-time, really the algorithm that we have found out and the people we talk to, you have to list every day. So for us, we're trying to list at least 10 items a day. That way we can continue to output items, continue to pack and ship and get items out of our sourcing room. And so, to clean and list 10 items a day, it takes time, and you gotta take pictures, you gotta list it, and then once it sells, you gotta pack it all up. And
you have to have the inventory to begin with to be able to do that. So it's a lot more sourcing.
Right. Yeah. And finding avenues where you can buy low and sell high. So that's kind of the game where you have to figure this out. And so for us to make this work, like our goal is to have $500 in profit a week. And so that kind of breaks down to like $71.50, something close to that.
A
So
day.
we know we're having a really good day if we can get around the $70 mark profit. So that's after eBay fees, that's after shipping, that's after cost of goods too. So that's why it's important to buy low and sell high, because if you buy something for $15 and only sell it for $20, you've already lost money because of eBay fees and shipping. So all that to say is that's kind of the algorithm that we're trying to figure out. And so she'll be going part-time starting June 6th, which hopefully we'll get this video out to you guys before then. So that's one of them. The other thing is too, as we've been working through this eBay thing and listing, and another big thing that eBay looks at is customer service. And so actually, it was just this past week we got a notification from eBay. For us, this is really exciting. If you're a YouTuber or eBay seller and you've done this a long time, it may not be as exciting to you, but we got top-rated seller status this week, which is awesome. So basically what that means is you have good customer service, you get the packages out when you say you're going to, you have a low return rate, which just because you sell on eBay doesn't mean that you're selling quality things. People may be sending them back to you. And the kind of the misnomer is, even if you say no returns, people can still return stuff with the eBay guaranteed return policy.
Yeah, they have that guarantee policy.
Yeah. So for us, like, we're really excited, and it goes at the top of our store that we're one of the top-rated sellers on the eBay platform. We're in that category, and so for us, it's getting us more and more clout as we continue through this process.
Yeah, that's huge. And also, when you are top-rated seller status, you get perks too. Like, we get a discount on our eBay fees
on different categories, in certain categories.
And they will promote our listings more when you're a top-rated seller. So it's something we can lose too, though. So it's not like, oh, we have top-rated seller, we can like relax a little bit. It can go away too. So we need to keep working just as hard as we've been.
Yeah. So I mean, those are some of the big things, and then on top of that, like, I don't know where you guys are watching this, but the market in like the northern Indiana where we're located, the housing market is absolutely ridiculous.
Insane.
Like, we've been hearing realtors that have been writing offers for $50,000 over asking price, and they don't get the house, which is absolutely insane. That's not going to be our situation, but that's kind of the market that we're in. And the school district that we're in is pretty desirable too, and so there's not a lot of them in the price range of the house that we have, and so we've been considering selling our house, but where do we move to?
We also knew, like, we're quickly running out of room with eBay
for our personal space and for the eBay space too.
And so we're like, we really need to make a move to a bigger house if we want to keep accelerating this business as much as it is.
Right.
So we kind of have the perfect opportunity come up.
Right. Yeah. We ended up. We'll kind of spare all the details, but basically we're believers, and we believe that God kind of opened a door for us in this way of just kind of being at the right place at the right time, and kind of we have a pretty good relationship with the people that own this house, and so we're able to move this, and so we're in the waiting game of hoping that our house sells. We bought a house. We didn't even say that.
Yeah. So we bought a house before it hit the market, and so now we are selling our house.
Yeah. So if everything goes through, it has a 2-car garage, and we're hoping to turn kind of an eBay space. So hopefully these videos you'll be able to see in our new space, not only just for inventory, but we're trying to create, kind of like a living room setting where there's going to be like a packing station, a listing station, a cleaning station. That way we can kind of just keep eBay out of our living space of our home.
But it'll also look good for our videos too. So an area where we can shoot videos and show you what we got and have it look appealing. And
So those are all the things behind the scenes that we've been working on and why we haven't kept up with these videos.
Yeah, so we've had a busy month. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
It's been fun. And we're excited to show you guys the new house, and I'm excited to bring you along with me as I go part-time and I'm able to go out to thrift stores more and garage sales. We've been garage selling a lot more. Yeah. You've had some interesting finds.
So garage selling is an interesting thing. So for us, when we were doing thrifting, we're like, oh, this is the best it gets, you know? Like, you got to thrift. You got to go to the Goodwill outlets, which all those things are good. That haul that we did from Indy, I know we keep talking about it. If you haven't watched the video, I would encourage you to go back and watch it so you understand what we're talking about. We've sold almost all the stuff that we've bought from the indie haul. Like we've sold a good majority of it. And so we know that that was a good haul. But garage sales are a totally different beast. Like we probably hit 3 or 4 different weekends of garage sales, and you can get, a month's worth of sales or more in one haul. So just a couple things that we bought that we'll kind of walk through is we got these Power Ranger, they're like maybe 12-inch figures, and you can like pop off the arms and legs and they morph into different things. And so we bought a whole box of those along with Star Wars stuff and random other action figures. So we bought this whole lot for $25. Wasn't really even sure what was in the bottom of the box. And when those Power Rangers sell, I think they're going to be worth about $500 when they all sell.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was pretty good. We've already sold a few of the Star Wars figures, which we've done pretty good on. We bought a stereo, like a receiver. I think we bought it for $25, so it was a little bit higher on what I would want to pay for something like that, but it was in good condition with a remote. And we sold that for $60 on Facebook Marketplace. So kind of flipped that. We bought some shoes, and I mean, we've kind of bought. Oh, you want to tell them about the LeBrons?
Oh yeah, one garage sale. I found some LeBron James gumbo shoes.
Glow in the dark gumbo
They
shoes.
glow in the dark. They're really ugly, actually.
Some people would think they're really cool.
Anyway, I think they had them listed for 10, and I said, "Hey, would you take 5 for these?" And she said, "Sure."
We had no idea. We had no idea what they were worth.
We got in the car and I looked them up, and they're like sold comps for $200.
Yeah. We have a couple watchers on them. We may need to lower the price a little bit, but even if we sold them for $100 and bought them for $5, it's a really, really good flip. So things like that. Like I bought a lot of hats. Hats go really well, especially if they still have the tags on them. Bought a whole lot of Thomas the Train tracks and cars, which I didn't really know that category went really well. But
we've already sold several lots.
Several lots of them. And so we've already made our money back on those. But probably the coolest one, I've seen YouTubers all the time. We watch a lot of other resellers. And they always are finding, Wii systems and N64s and PlayStations, and all the garage sales we've gone to, we haven't found any good video games. You find the overproduced ones that no one wants, but I ended up finding this Wii lot where it came with two guitars. It had Mario Kart with the wheel. It came with the system, and all of them were in their original box. I was like, wow, that's this has to be better. There's no way this is it's too good to be true kind of thing. So I'm looking through it, and they wanted $150 for it, which was a little bit steep for me. So I offered them $120, which I probably should have offered them less. So I'm kind of still learning that. So they ended up taking the $120, and they had Mario Kart, all the standard Mario games, and everything was in the box. And as I was picking up the stuff to put in my truck, I picked up the box that had the Wii in it, and it was really light. So I'm like, I better check it. So I opened it up, and sure enough, there was no Wii in the box.
You'd already paid.
I already paid for it, and I was like, oh no. So I kindly go over to the guy and say, hey, I'm just letting you know there is no Wii in this box. I don't know if you knew that. He goes, oh no, it was my brother-in-law. So he calls his brother-in-law, and his brother-in-law goes, oh no, I know exactly where it is. I was like, well, do you want me to come back? Whatever. And the guy that owned the house, he goes, actually, I have one in my house. It's pretty, it looks pretty new. Would you want that? I was like, well, if I can see it. So he pulls it off his own TV, puts it in the box. It looks great. So we ended up, doing that. I listed all of that in one day and already sold a couple of the games, which is pretty cool. We haven't quite turned a profit on it yet. We still owe a little bit on that lot, but I think once that stuff sells, we'll do really, really good on that. But always check the boxes of games and systems, because here's the deal, even honest people just don't know. No. I don't believe they were doing that on purpose, but you just always want to check it.
Before too, with video games, we'll open the case, and a lot of times they're not in there, and they're like, "Oh shoot, I don't know where." Their kids maybe take them to a friend's house or have them in another carrier, and they don't know where they are. Right.
So always check them, and usually people are willing to work a deal with you on those kind of things. So those are some of the finds. And I feel like that's a pretty honest update of kind of where we've been and what's going on. But yeah, we're hoping to get back into videos and back into our space, our new space soon, kind of get that all set up.
Life might be a little hectic in the next 2 months with moving and all that, so
yeah.
If we're still not super present, that's why.
Yes. I think we have some footage of some of the garage sale hauls that we'll throw in here. But yeah.
Cool. See ya.
So I wanted to give you guys a quick update on my garage sale haul that I had today. Today's Friday, and I wasn't sure if sales were going to be picked over or not, but actually hit a pretty good jackpot with the Wii lot. Couple Harry Potter Lego sets and a Harry Potter game for $3. Couple Star Wars things, and then I'm, like I said, mostly excited about the Wii stuff. So I got in the box Guitar Hero Aerosmith. It comes with 2 guitars and a game, and everything's in there. And then the Wii console with the Wii Sports game. Tested everything, everything's in there, and it works great. And then there's a couple games. Some of those are worth some money, some not. Then we have Mario Kart steering wheel with the game in there, and then another steering wheel as well, and a microphone. Actually, I already have some of this stuff listed. I had another Mario game, and it already sold, so I'm pretty excited about it. Overall, we have like 145 in it, which sounds like a lot. I haven't figured up everything, but I think we'll at least double our money, if not more, with this lot. So, like I said, real excited. Also got a softball bat for $3. I think I can get, 40, maybe 50 out of it. So, really good haul overall. You just never know what you're going to find when you head out garage sailing.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll keep you updated on the move and all the new exciting things coming up.
Thanks for watching. See you guys.